Oh, seriously?
So I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm so fucking pretty.
I'm glad the camera was going for that. Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. The Reverend and the Reverend.
The Double Reverend.
And we have
Reverend Square.
Also the double
James
cleric.
Ready Light.
They're both clerics.
4% alcohol, James Ready Light. Budget beer. It was bought in an 8-pack of cans. I don't know what an 8-pack of cans cost, but I know the bottles are $29.15, I believe, right
It was
now.
like $11.
$11 for 8 cans isn't horrible for an Ontario price.
Yeah. Those are the little
So this is brewed by Moosehead. I expect it to be a lot like Moosehead Light, just not as skunky since it's in a can, not a green bottle. Because I'm pretty sure they do the same game that a lot of breweries do that are big and, you know, just put a different name on the same product. And
like with the Laker? Did you drink the Bolshevik? Yeah. Oh, you gotta have Papa Lachlan try a little bit of that. Good times. But he's still very sad he never gets to come to the reviews.
Good times.
you liked it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had a little bit of that and he had a little bit of the...
Mr. Senior can come.
Papa Lock?
Oh, today as I got picked up, I was like, oh, is it the drunks again? Well, yep, it is.
It's a nice looking beer.
That's us.
Light as
Sounds
fuck.
like us.
The head sticking around, which makes me think there's a head retention agent in there. There's a little bit of bubbles, very light, almost pea colored. Oh, it smells.
Awesome.
Yeah, it smells awesome. Smells like any other budget beer out there. It smells
Corn
like
pish.
yeah, corn soda with a hint of piss.
Yep.
That's what it smells like.
Yeah, this has become apparently my new bag
you
as
know,
of late.
I'm gonna say this right now. There's actually there's like a good bunch of latex going on. In that
Actually,
scent.
yeah, there's something in
Out
there.
of the can, out of the can,
Right away, you can tell.
out of the can, very much condom beer.
Yep, condom beer.
I'm the fucking authority on that. I know this
Well,
now.
just because you ate a condom on camera doesn't mean anything.
It means
It means everything.
I have a pretty good
And it
reference.
means everything.
I have a pretty good reference.
No, yeah.
Yeah, was it the one that
Should we get Ali Alejandro to eat a condom on camera?
Yes.
No.
It was one of the
One with
bullshit
spermicide.
ciders that sucked.
You guys haven't yet.
What?
Me eating a condom?
Let's go.
Whatever.
I said, should we?
And yes.
No. That would be terrible. What would I
No,
do?
this is terrible.
Well, first, this is starting to warm up now because what we do when we do this is we take all the beers that we're going to review out, and I usually try to go through the ones that should be cold first and let the ones that should warm up warm up. However, this one kind of sat on the side.
I think this should have just been taken out. That's all that should have happened.
Should have been frozen.
It should have just been
It
thrown
actually
away.
does taste kind of like a Moosehead Light.
Drink this
without the
beer
skunk.
cryogenic.
If it would have been like fry style, with like, I'm frozen, they fucking put me in there. Oh, this is not good. It's not the worst thing that I've ever had, but so far I've kind of lucked out today.
You like
I know I had
blue, though.
terrible things. This has kind of ruined that. Apparently, I keep
That's right.
that's what I keep getting as of late is that instead of it being like the IPAs and me doing a super freak out and that because I've gotten okay with them. I now apparently am the light beer king. Almost every fucking light beer that's coming through this house ends up in my fucking gullet.
You need to try and keep you sober. That's the problem.
Keep me sober. That's ridiculous.
We're looking out for your. We're looking out for your liver, Reverend.
It is ridiculous.
It's his pancreas that's screaming right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
you wanna
they're
get
wasted
technical.
weight.
If
Wasted
you want to
weight.
get technical,
Pancreas
and-
aren't good for shit.
I know, you're right.
Well,
It's like gallbladders. Get
So
it out.
mine are.
Thanks for the gout, bitch.
just like your appendix.
It's not the worst beer I've had.
Yeah, that's
No.
It's not the best beer I've had.
But it wasn't a smooth taste?
No.
I'm so shocked.
Wow. The biggest problem with these yellow glasses is when you take them off, it's
Yeah.
horrendous.
Yeah, well, yeah, with the patent, that's also horrendous.
Nice.
In truth, again,
Ow.
not the worst beer I've tasted, not the greatest beer I've tasted. I'm not even really going to talk about the taste. It's a corn soda with hints of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot like a Moosehead Light without the skunk. I'd give it a 4.75.
Yeah, I told it because yeah, it's not good, it's not bad, but it's on the low end. Going from the terrible to good, it's more on the low end.
Now, before I hear it from viewers, yeah, it's cheap and that makes it buyable, but at the same time, it doesn't taste good.
If it's just you trying to get smashed, sure.
Yeah, is there a possibility of me buying this in the future? Yeah, there's always a possibility of me buying it in the future. I wouldn't want to, but I mean, there is. Well, no, there's budget light beers that actually do not taste like this.
We've done enough of them.
We've proven a lot of times that marketing is a big thing. We've proven a lot of times that, you know, what you were raised on is a big thing. Like,
Blue.
my dad was raised on blue, too. He loves blue.
Yep.
I fucking hate blue. Well, I shouldn't say I hate blue. What I hate about blue is it says it's a Pilsner.
Yep.
At least it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have now changed apparently. At least the box. We don't have any bottles kicking around, so internet, if you want to tell us if it's actually
Yeah,
still in the
if
bottle.
anyone
I don't
drinks
pay
blue
attention.
and
I
has
drink it,
bought
and I don't even
recently,
remember looking at it.
look at the bottle and tell us if it still says blue Pilsner.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna
don't check it out,
You
I
know
just
what?
drink it.
I'll actually give it a 5. I would
Okay.
give it. Yeah, I'll give it a 5. It's not the worst beer I've had. It's a light beer that I could drink. I've drank this warm, and I've drank it cold, and I've drank it in the middle now. If you're gonna drink it, make sure it's cold.
Yeah, no middle of the ground. Definitely not warm.
Yeah, that was scary.
That's not a good idea. Do not even pretend you're gonna drink this warm.
That's something else we should do when we start running out of beers. Is
Try
do
them.
all 3. Do one warmed up, one
Temperature,
cold,
yeah.
and one warm as fuck.
Yeah.
One out in the sun.
I hate this
Thank you,
place.
YouTube.
Skunk
Bye.
time. Skunk time.